Welcome to the U District. Who, we did that. That's done. Who made it to the U District and immediately realized how old they were? All of a sudden, that happened to anybody else? Yeah. I just turned 30. It's not even that old, but the problem is in my head, I'm still 18. You know what I mean? So like, if someone came up to me after this show and was like, hey man, we're gonna go to the frat party, you wanna come? I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Then we get to the frat party, and I'd be like, you know, there's always that one old guy who's too old to be at the fun. It's me. Damn it. How did this happen? It's not a good look. But 30's been good. It's been good to me so far. I'm dating a single mother. Anybody here dating a single mother? Anybody dating a married mother? That's tricky. No. She's got 2 kids. The youngest one just turned 8. The older one's about to turn 10. And their big thing right now is they want cell phones. They're really into cell phones. I feel like it's too young. It's too young for cell phones. I was thinking more like 30 years old. Because my whole thing is, I gotta protect these kids. So if I can get them through college without pictures of them on the internet, I win. That's it, right? Because when they get to college, who knows? It's not even gonna be a phone anymore. It's gonna be like a chip in the side of your head, right? Who knows what could happen? You'd be in the shower and you sneeze and take a dick pic. Like that's... You can't have that going on. It's not right. So the youngest one just had first communion. Anybody here? First communion? Yeah? 3 Catholics that are here right now. It's Seattle, I mean, it's what's expected. But First Communion, for those that aren't aware, it's where they take a bunch of 8-year-olds and they bring them up and they give them a little cracker, a little thing of grape juice, and they let them know that the best way to God is cannibalism. That's from an outsider's perspective. Don't quote me on that, but this was the really interesting thing to me. We're at First Communion, and there's 2 bowls of the crackers. And I said, well, what's the second bowl? And they said, oh yeah, that's the gluten-free crackers. So think about this, only in Seattle, right? There's people walking up, and the priest is like, the body of Christ. And they're like, yeah, can I get the gluten-free Jesus, actually? Sorry, I'm trying to watch my weight. Can I get the blood of Christ in like a gin and soda? Is that... God bless. Pass the hot sauce. So we're living in a house. Myself, my girlfriend, and the kids, we're living in the house. We have a pool. Very exciting stuff. We have a neighbor who hates us, says that we're way too loud in the pool, which is easily the most white person problem I've ever had in my life. And it's a very different reaction depending on who you tell that to. I'll tell some people that, my neighbor, she gets really upset that we're loud in the pool, and people will say, man, it sucks. It sucks having angry neighbors. And then you have friends that say, oh yeah, they get mad that you're loud in your pool? I just sold my bike for rent, you asshole. I don't need to hear this. But we are renting, we're renting the house, and the landlady wants to sell the house, which is a significant bummer in my life right now. She wants to sell it for $1.2 million. Yeah. And I don't know if you can tell by what I choose to do with my Saturday nights, but I don't have that. And I have a real philosophical issue with money in that it's man-made. We invented it, and now it's the most significant thing in the world. And they'll say stuff like, the market's down, there's gonna be a recession. You invented the market, fucking put it back up. Like, whatever. This is what happened. We used to be hunter-gatherers, and there's still some tribes, like out in the Amazon and stuff, that are hunter-gatherers. They haven't had contact with society. And every year, somebody's like, oh, we tried to contact them. And it's not because they're trying to modernize these people and make them better. It's out of spite, because these guys don't have to pay mortgages. That's what it is. Because it used to be, someone would go out and they'd pick berries, probably a woman, because sexism, but they would go out and they would pick berries, and they'd bring them back, and we'd all eat the berries, and we'd do a dance to thank the berry god or whatever, and it was great. Or someone would go out and shoot a pig in the face and bring the pig back, and we would feast. And there probably wasn't a lot of bacon, which sucks, but you know, things were better. And then some dude was like, I'm sick of this hunter-gatherer lifestyle, I'm gonna grow my food. And he started agriculture, and that guy is a prick. Because then what happened? Let me explain myself. Then what happened is he's like, I got 3 bushels of wheat, and that's worth 3 chickens, or that's worth 1 goat, or the 1 goat is worth 1 hand job, or however it works. I don't know what the ratio is on goats versus hand jobs. And then his wheat wasn't ready, so he said, you know what, forget wheat, I got these 3 stones, and these 3 stones are equivalent to 3 bushels of wheat, therefore they're worth 3 chickens, or a goat, or a hand job. And then currency was invented, and now I have to move. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not fair. Just take plastic horns and glue them on a horse's head and be like, hey, unicorns are real now, give me your car. It's totally an equivalent analogy, right? Like unicorns versus currency, whatever, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's what's going on, but for the most part it's good. You know, for the most part it's good. My girlfriend and I get along, which is good. I get along with her friends, which is good. I get along with them until they talk. Hold on, I know that sounds bad, let me explain myself. The problem is they have questions and they want to start conversations, and it feels like, to me, the wavelength isn't the same. It feels like a multiple choice test, and then they want essay answers. And it doesn't match up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'll give my answer and they'll be like, why? But what were you thinking when you thought of that? How come? And it's like, I told you, just don't make me show my work right now. And they have these crazy conversations, like a date went poorly. You know, this is the guy's conversation when a date went poorly. How was the date? Bad. Oh, why? She didn't want to have sex. Oh, bad date. That's it. That's the end of it. That's all there is. But you know, I hear these conversations and they're like, oh, the date went bad, what happened? Okay, were you wearing the outfit that you liked? Was he looking good? Did you guys have a good conversation? Was there a breeze? Was his chair wobbly? Like, what? It's too deep. We're digging too deep. We don't... You know the last conversation I had with my guy friends? Straightforward. Would you suck a dick for $1 million? That was it. Don't you dare turn on me right now, all right? We're all in this together. We're gonna get through this, all right? But I'm gonna ask you, sir, would you suck a dick for $1 million?
$1 million is $1 million.
That's right, because he's an American and he understands the value of $1. This man knows what's up. And I'll tell you this right now, if you would not suck a dick for $1 million, you need to figure out your priorities. That's what it is. Yeah. Cum washes off. Jet skis last a lifetime. That's all I'm saying. I think now's a good time to point out that my parents are here this evening. Yeah, they told me I could do anything, and they got to hear that blowjob joke. So, follow your dreams. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. So things are good, man. It was a lot better than high school. Dating was not great in high school, and I really chalk it up to the fact that I was an Eagle Scout, I think. Well, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with being an Eagle Scout, but the problem is you have to get your Eagle Scout before you turn 18. So it's not that it's that hard to get the Eagle Scout. It's that you're 16, 17. There's other things going on, right? So like, you have to make choices. Make choices like, okay, there's a party this weekend, I could go meet a girl, or I could dig a hole in the snow and sleep in it. And so, why does nobody want to date me? I know all these knots. Oh man, you guys are fun. Enjoy the rest of the show. You've been fantastic. Thank you so much.